I want to introduce my friend and collaborator, Clement, to leave soon for a gig in Plymouth. Just to like prioritize, loving community, right? So the structure of the ceremonies is meant to like foster that spontaneous from the heart. So also want to schedule fundraiser for Clement Charles Music. In the past, Middleway Health Foundation has been able to support some of the activities, but then last year I asked them to join the board. So the downside of being on a member of a board, you can't, you can't use the nonprofit as, so I just want to put out there that I'm going to organize a fundraiser so Clement can continue to play and play here and play around the world. Okay, so you're on.
Thank you, Lama.
Rinpoche, Rinpoche, Rinpoche. On the lotus seat, your light fills the room, darkness meets the light. Shadows dance on the wall, our fears fall away. Rinpoche, Rinpoche, Rinpoche. In life after life, believing again. In this place, I see you. My being is filled with warm glow. That is you. Rinpoche, Rinpoche, Rinpoche. Please live long. In life after life, we meet again. In this sacred place, I see you. My being is filled with warm glow. That is you. Rinpoche, Rinpoche, Rinpoche. Please live long. Please live long.
To get updated audiovisual and IT stuff. I think we're what's the current number? What 2000? Yeah. So we've had this system, I know, for like over 5 or 6 years, and it's been good, but we don't want to cut out people that are listening remotely, and we want teachers to be heard. So I'm putting out the fundraiser today would be an auspicious time. Thank you for those people that have already pledged and given. What the model is that I like is that to do improvements, we're doing direct fundraising instead of trying to draw from our emergency fund. Yeah, because at some point, the AC or the root, we'll need like a whole bunch of cash right away. So we're being very good custodians here. We're keeping our emergency fund strong and fundraising for the things that we want to build. And that way we also gain merit too, don't we? So thank you everyone for that. Am I making sense? Okay.
Rinpoche, are you ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Here we go. Lama Yeshe Jinpa's birthday prayers. Calling the Lama from afar. Lama Kien, Lama Kien, Lama Kien. Magnificently glorious Lama, dispelling the darkness of ignorance. Magnificently glorious Lama, revealing the path of liberation. Magnificently glorious Lama, liberating from the waters of samsara. Magnificently glorious Lama, eliminating the diseases of the 5 poisons. Magnificently glorious Lama, who is the wish-granting jewel. I beseech you, please grant blessings to remember impermanence and death from my heart, and to generate the thought of renunciation. Magnificently glorious Lama, please bless me to abide one-pointedly in practice in isolated places, not having any hindrances to my practice. Magnificently glorious Lama, please bless me so that all bad conditions appear encouraging. Magnificently glorious Lama, please bless me to accomplish effortlessly the 2 works of self and others. Magnificently glorious Lama, please bless me soon, very soon. Please grant me blessings on this very cushion. Please grant me blessings in this very session. May I not give birth to wrong views, even for a second. In the actions of the glorious Lama, may I regard whatever actions are done as pure. With this devotion, may I receive the blessings of the Lama in my heart. Magnificent and precious root Lama, please abide on the lotus and moon seat at my heart. Guide me with your kindness and grant me the realizations of your holy body, speech, and mind. Praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I, and all prostrate to the liberator, the fully realized, transcendent subduer. I prostrate to the glorious mother who liberates with Tar. You are the mother who eliminates all fuse with Tutare. You are the mother who grants all success with Tar. To Siva and the other syllables, we offer the greatest homage. Homage Tara, swift female warrior whose eyes dart and flash like lightning. Born in a spreading lotus from a tear of the protector of the 3 worlds. Homage to those whose face is composed of 100 full autumn moons, blazing with the radiant light of thousands of constellations of stars. Homage to you whose hand is ornamented with a golden blue lotus born in water, who practices generosity, effort, austerity, pacification, patience, and absorption. Homage to you, the crown of the Tathagats, who conquers limitless obstacles. You are served by the children of conquerors who have obtained all perfections. Homage to you who fills the realms of desire, form, and space with Tutara, and whom you suppress 7 mundane realms beneath your feet and summon all beings without exception. Homage to you, worshipped by Indra, Agri, Brahma, Bahu, Isvara. You are praised by the assembly of homage to you who destroys others' magic by proclaiming the syllables trad and fat. You fully blaze into a swirling inferno, suppressing with right leg bent and left extended. Homage to you, great fearsome Twer, fully annihilating Maria warriors. You possess a ferocious lotus face that kills all enemies without exception. Homage to you, whose heart is adorned with the mudra representing the three jewels. You swirl within a mass of light with your palm wheel that pervades everywhere. Homage to you, whose joyful, shining crown ornament radiates a garland of light. You control Maras and the world with laughter, proclaiming to Tara. Homage to you, able to summon the entire assembly of guardians of the earth. You liberate all who are destitute, through whom that moves your fierce frown. Homage to you, crowned by the crescent moon, fully blazing with every ornament. From your luxuriant top knot, Amitabha, truly radiates supreme eternal light. Homage to you, abiding in a garland of flame, like the fire of the Aryan of destruction. With the leg bent and right extended, you destroy enemies to the joyful turning. Homage to you, who strikes earth's face with your palm and tramples it with your foot. You subjugate the seven levels with a fierce glance and the letter whom. Homage to you, blissful, virtuous, peaceful, who practices the serenity of nirvana. You destroy immense negativity through perfectly stating Om and Sva. Homage to you, who subdue the bodies of enemies, who prevent the joyful turning. You liberate through whom, surrounded by the 10 letters of your knowledge mantra. Homage to you, the seed syllable whom, with the trampling feet of Tuer. You shake Meru, Mahadra, Vinay, the entire three worlds. Homage to you, brandishing in your hand the moon, appearing in the lake of goods. You eliminate all poisons without exception by expressing Tara twice and the letter Fe. Homage to you, served by the king of the divine assembly, ordinary gods and chimeras. You eliminate disputes and evil dreams through the joyful radiance of your armor. Homage to you, whose both eyes radiate with the immense light of the sun and the moon, and you eliminate strong epidemics and illness, reciting Hara and Tutara. Homage to you, possessing the might of peace through establishing the three syllables. You are the supreme Twer, who destroys evil spirits, zombies, and yakshas. I praise this root mantra and pay homage 21 times. The enlightened beings are, let's do it. The enlightened beings are extremely pleased, and the superlative qualities of Buddha, Tara, holy body, holy speech, and holy mind, her omniscient wisdom, supreme power, and infinite compassion shines brightly upon me in a multitude of light rays. Brief Windhorse practice of Tara. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsuna, Mother of the Buddhas, noble Tara, may our lifespan, merit, prosperity, and renown increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtang, and Windhorse be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may long life, good health, peace, and happiness be ours. Om Tare Tutare Tui Soha. 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 Om Tare Tutare Turi Soha. Om Tare Tutare Turi Soha. Om Tare Tutare Turi Soha. Rinpoche. Rinpoche, will you please teach?
Thank you. Yeah, birthday celebrations for teachers are like a form of, uses a form of guru yoga. Can everyone hear in the back? Yeah. So need to explain a little bit. So uh, coming out of India, we can say the Buddhism that ended up in the Himalayas is basically all from India, some from China too, actually. But particularly doing 21 praises to Tara, doing kirtan for Tara, all and calling the Lama from afar. This is all Guru Yoga from India. So I have to explain a little bit the psychology of it. because it's a gift exchange. We we praise as a way to incorporate the values of the guru in ourselves. So the guru, hopefully a good guru, is like a mirror. We immediately get it back, you see. So the idea is to identify with the positive qualities of the teacher. So when we're doing praise, and what looks like guru devotion, it's not some outer being that is on a power trip. It's you're projecting your own Buddha nature out, and the mirror is giving it back. So just like the Khata offering at the end, you offer a silk scarf and then you get it back. So the energy or gift exchange is core to understanding how the process of spiritual evolution works. So we keep the energy going by keeping it in play, right? Keep the ball in play. So it strengthens that way. So sometimes Buddhism's portrayed as kind of intellectual or very internal. And it has that aspect, or sitting alone in a cave and so forth. But it is misunderstood if it's not brought together to do large ceremonies, because that's when the energy of the whole system is brought together. And it's very bhakti yoga. People know what bhakti yoga is. And sometimes people in the West, they don't understand, like, okay, what happened? It was so intellectual. We're talking about emptiness and self, uh, you know, using our own self to be enlightened and so forth. Then what's going on here? Everybody's just, offering the lamas all this stuff, and they're singing and their horns and everything. Well, it totally makes sense when we're offering it back and forth to each other, right? If you're just offering it so it goes away, leaves the country, like the Lama takes all the money and goes to the Swiss bank account, then it doesn't make sense. So, it means, it's all like, reinvested in our own mandala. So that has to be clear, right? It's a maybe a big potlatch, like in the Northwest. So we're really celebrating ourselves, and we're celebrating our energy together. So that's important. Otherwise, you think, well, I'm just praising somebody, and I don't know, maybe we don't know who they are. You don't really have to totally know who they are. We just have to know that when we're making the praises, or doing anything, we're trying to identify with those qualities that we inherently have and bring them out. Make sense? Yeah, just like that. So my job is to like keep the energy moving, and lots of times we only can see that through outer activities. We can see that through the energy that moves through the central channels and the winds that are internal, but externally we can only see it through the artwork and through the presentation and through the sharing of love like that. So that's why we gather today, and we do all these wonderful guru yoga things, but we're actually always celebrating the Lama within, correct? We have to identify the Lama within, otherwise the whole thing doesn't work. So the Lama within has many names and no name. Isn't that true? Many names and no name. I'd like to get people to work on their business and their projects and their families. So that's I like to see people bring their talents and use them. And I find that when I'm around the right people, then it's a meeting of hearts and minds. So that's always a lot of fun. That's the most fun. So when I enjoy, being musical, and I enjoy writing books, and I particularly, like want to make aspirations on birthday celebrations. So one of the things I really enjoy is like fashion. So so we've been busy building a house and retreat center, and it was crazy, but uh I have this idea, and I've also gotten uh you know a lot of support from a local poet, who happens to be here. So the book's going to be, Zen and the Art of Shopping, right? And Veronica's done a poem for each picture, right? So that's going to be fantastic. So that is still very alive like that. And also the big major project, which is still ongoing. And actually, we signed a 5-year lease a year ago. So Judy and I are still doing Middleway Health. It's amazing, right? It's incredible, really, absolutely incredible. Uh, so I want people to know that even I'll only be up in the Northwest a couple of weeks out of every month. Down here, like a couple of weeks. Because Judy and I have to pay the rent. We're very good that we're just very like, yeah, we love doing all these fun things, but we pay our bills, so we can keep the clinic running, and of course manifest here. So I look forward to more things, particularly around right livelihood. I want to put that out that I like it when people have the energy to start up their own business, and we support people who have their own business, and we support people that work for others too. But right livelihood is extremely important, because then we can support the temple, and we're not going to become free without right livelihood. Actually, that's important. So we try to do ethical business and produce things that are useful, right? Like Buddhas. Okay, so we're going to have some things also after lunch in the Gompa too. More shall be revealed. Okay, you're on. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're about to enter a very sweet part of our gathering where our friends, dear friends, near and far, are going to offer gifts to our precious teacher. And we're going to start with a poem by Linda, accompanied by our kirtan musicians. Before we do that, we're going to hand out the poem itself. You'll notice that the poem has some highlighted yellow lines. Those are your lines. So when you see the highlighted yellow part, that's where you come in. And I'll help pass out some of these as well. Hang on. Yeah, he doesn't get a copy.
Yeah.
Because we are an interdependent sangha, right? Nobody here is independent arising, correct? All of you get to be a part of this poem. So where you see it highlighted in yellow and it says LR Sangha, that's you. And it typically comes right after a gong. So are we ready for this? All right. The breath of green Tara. And the Tara winds blow. June 30th, 1953, in Bronxville, New York, Ruth and Fred welcomed baby Stephen into the world.
The wheel of Dharma has turned. Karma must be resolved.
And the Tara winds blow. Little Stevie sat up in his crib at the sound of his parents talking in the other room, wondering why they were not talking with him.
He will learn detachment.
And the Tara winds blow. Stevie's kindergarten teacher noted on his report card that he's a runner and a talker.
He will learn presence through the stillness and silence of shamatha.
And the Tara winds blow. Stephen sat for his first meditation ever, expecting instant enlightenment.
He will learn the paramitas of patience and diligence.
And the Tara winds blow. Stephen meandered into class late, sporting a ponytail, which earned him the nickname Steven Seagal.
He will learn the 8 worldly dharmas.
And the Tara winds blow. Stephen has been studying alone in silence, believing he needs no one but his guru.
He will learn interconnectedness through community with a sangha.
And the Tara winds blow. Stephen sat with his teacher, Geshe Gyatso, who said to him in approval, "You stuck with it."
He will learn the expanse of the Dharma and the joy of unconditional love.
And the Tara winds blow. Stephen Bryant Walker was ordained Yeshe Lama Jinpa, the teacher of generous compassion.
It is time.
Guided, protected, and held in fearless compassion by the gentle breath of green Tara, Yeshe Jinpa emerged the spiritual teacher of the mighty lion's roar, leading many wandering through the darkness of samsara toward the light of nirvana. Praise to Venerable Lama Yeshe Jinpa, whose auspicious life path brought us here today to this perfect place at this perfect time to receive the perfect teachings from our perfect teacher. May we honor him by being the perfect disciples. And the Tara winds blow.
That was great. Yay.
Okay, up next from Zoom, we have a poem by Derk, who couldn't be here in person, but he brings his whole heart online. And offering the poem in person is Brad, a copy of the poem.
Oh, sweet. Yay. Yay.
Yeah, Dirk's going to give the poem. Oh, that'd be nice.
Okay, well, I also shared it just in case because I know it's kind of weird. So I realized I should have translated it in the title, and so I apologize for not doing that. Akarasambhava, it's the same Sambhava as in Padmasambhava. Arisen from, born from, and Akara just means the sound ah. Among the 4 schools, 2 are of poets, 2 of scholars. Cross-pollination yields poet scholars and scholar poets. But the heart of each school is clear. My heart is with the poets. My Lama has the heart of a poet and the lineage of a scholar. The Nama Sangiti tells us that Ah is the supreme sound, the cause of all expression, from which primordial Manjushri arises, not arose. Sequence is not. He is she, is cause, is result, great
Yeah.
breath, a non-production, prime speech, free of utterance. Ah. I see Patty's calling. Hello? Hello?
Because our computer's not working, but we'd like to hear your voice.
Oh, you couldn't hear me reading? Okay. So you didn't hear me explain the title either, I suppose?
No, but Derk, please read your poem again.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to repeat. I should have translated the title, and I apologize that I didn't. Akarasambhava is the Sambhava part is the same as the one moment, I'm going to mute my computer here because I'm getting feedback. The Sambhava portion is the same as Padmasambhava, arisen from the lotus, or lotus born, often translated. So Akarasambhava is arisen from the sound Ah. Among the four schools, two are of poets, two of scholars. Cross-pollination yields poet scholars and scholar poets. But the heart of each school is clear. My heart is with the poets. My Lama has the heart of a poet and the lineage of a scholar. The Nama Sangiti tells us that Ah is the supreme sound, the cause of all expression, from which primordial Manjushri arises, not arose. Sequence is not. He is she is cause and result, the great breath, a non-production, prime speech, free of utterance. Ah. No speech without ah. No delight without imagination. No cause without volition, penetrating the supreme sound. Alpha pure, fundamental, matrix of the complete Buddha, each born from the other one, out of time, without limit. The great meaning, the true sound, seed of all fruit, tree of all seeds, sky of all minds, talk of all yidam, a cascade through every limit. Ah. So that's it. Thank you.
So we can have this on the poetry wall. We'll put this on the poetry wall right after the service, and then people can take it in. Wouldn't that be nice? So let's just try something so we operationalize it. We'll do 3 ahs together. So first ah. 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 Thank you, Derk. Perfect. Miss you.
All right, up next we have another poem from a dear Sangha member who's not here in person, but is joining us from Washington, Vietnam. hopefully we can get the audio on right. We'll do the same thing here.
Hi, yeah, this is Jack. Can you hear me?
Hang on just 1 minute. Hang on.
Okay.
The audio is a little bit before you start the poem. We actually have the hard copy of the poem presented by Paul to Lama on your behalf, Jack. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Super.
Okay, Jack, do your best and get close to the mic if you can. And if it doesn't work out, we'll call you.
Okay. Well, my mic is my camera, so can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So hi Lama, thank you. Happy birthday. I have been writing poetry lately about corvids, so crows and ravens. And I thought that fit well with your home up here that you're building, Ravens Ridge. And I did a little bit of research. I figured there might be some way that ravens are included in the tantric imagery. And sure enough, there is a retinue deity of four-armed Mahakala called Kakamuka Mahakala, the raven-faced. And I don't know if it's somewhat sacrilegious to include those deities in one's own artwork and interpretation. So if that is the case, let me know and I will change the poem. But here goes.
You're fine. Keep going.
Okay, great. So it's called Raven's Ridge. In the space in front, a canvas of blue and gray sky. Against it, a row of mountains. On the uppermost peak, bright snow. Below it, an inlet of the sea. Beside you, holding in his hand a diamond, your teacher invites all mother sentient beings to the infinite space of their own mind. On subtle wind and iridescent black wing arrives the raven-faced Kakamuka Mahakala, with beak of piercing wisdom and cry of shrieking joy obliterating obstacles. In the bubble of his fierce eye resides the sacred, without secret. For those who seek to remember, it is freely given. Yet, like any corvid, his gift is entrusted to those who will protect it, who will nourish it, who will be in relationship with. A raven will remember you in curious ways, like your teacher. Accept his gift of the nature of your own mind, which is also his. Leaving no trace across the sky, arrive. Thank you.
Wonderful. Super.
Thank you, Jack. And up next, our Sangha member Kim, who created a sacred painting with love and devotion for Lama Yeshe Jinpa.
Yeah, sure. My teacher had a special connection with Mahakala, as I do. So um, I particularly am indebted to Mahakala for many of the accomplishments we've done here at Alliance Roar. So it's going to be fairly unique house and retreat space. The house itself will be black and have two wings like a bird. So it's quite weird and beautiful at the same time. So thank you, Jack. It's wonderful. Oh, okay. Okay. Mysterious. Yeah.
I will be offering a short myth loosely based on personal experience, presented in a style inspired by Tibetan itinerant storytellers and accompanied by a visual language filming. It's called Yogini's Dream.
Here, hold the mic really close. Hold the mic up.
Yogini's Dream. A dais rises from a moon. The moon, it sits upon a star. The star so close it fills the room. The room so large it has no walls. Space so large it fills the night. Space so deep it fills the sea. Rain falls from a cloudless sky, and all appearance is made clean. Dakini strings these words like beads and tosses them. G, who feeds his eyes with moon-like art, is warm and happy in his heart, and yet this is only the start of Yogini's Dream. Yogini's Dream of rain falling from a cloudless sky, oil on artwood in Buddhism.
Hey. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Yeah, leave it up for a second. It's okay. Yeah. Good. Hey. Oh, super.
Thank you so much, Kim. That's beautiful. All right, so up next, we have a special birthday message for Lamala from Tenzin Chokyi via Zoom.
Emptiness. Yeah.
The tech team is offering their own birthday gift to Lamala through their diligent efforts.
Hey. And we'll see her soon, July 12th, right? Yay. So please sign up.
If you need to know where to sign up, please talk to Susan Farrar.
Mm.
All right, up next, we have another recorded message via Zoom. This one's coming from even further away. This is from Geshe Sewang and his students in Ladakh.
We have it, yeah. So when Patty and Deb go, you'll meet them, right? Fantastic. Super. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, nice.
That was heartwarming. So up next, we have another special video, and this one is from Arja Rinpoche.
Oh, sweet. Oh, super.
All right, we have one more personal gift reading via video coming here in the Gompa. This one is coming from Geshe Gelek.
Okay. Placile. Sweet. Sweet. Mm. Mm.
Finally, for Lama's birthday, the Sangha accumulated a lot of Tara mantras. And up next to present him with a certificate with the full mala count is Kim.
So Lama Jinpa, merciful giver of profound and vast instructions, please remain with us until the last being joins the Great Enlightenment. Happy birthday, health, love, and mantras from the Sangha at Lions Roar Dharma Center 2025. This last time we've been collecting the Tara mantras for you, we've come up with 659,100 mantras.
Oh, wow.
That'll make you feel a little more generous.
Wow. This is incredible. So can people see? Yeah. Yeah, like that. I'll send this on to my teacher who's in Shambhala because Geshe Gatso said, "Oh, you're going to have to do millions of mantras after having a Tara tattoo." So, thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful. Super. Love it. Yay.
Lamala, do you have any closing words you'd like to offer?
I hope people can stay for lunch. If you can't, please enjoy the day. It's really I love these kind of events. It's true, I'm an extrovert, but I like to think of myself as an introvert. So uh does that make sense? Or like which would you rather be, an introvert or an extrovert? A little of both? Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's be the middle way. So for those that can stay, I think we have some more entertainment. But we have a little bit of break, Patty.
We would like to do the dedication prayers, and then we would also like to request that we do a kata line.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
Let's get the dedication prayers up. Okay. We'll just start. Ready? Due to the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of a Guru Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that is not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chen Resin Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. May the teachings of the Buddha flourish, and may the upholders of the teachings remain forever. May all migrators achieve happiness, and may they fulfill all the temporary and ultimate goals. Losong, magical display of the deep awareness of the all victorious ones, merciful giver of a stream of profound and vast instructions to the fortunate migrators, please remain always unperishing, unchanging, unfading. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of objectless compassion, Manjushri, master of flawless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Sankapa, crown jewel of the snowy land sages, Losang Drakpa, I make request at your holy feet. Now may we do the kata one.
So we have a donor box set up in the kiosk in the corner. So if anybody
Can just
doesn't have any cash and would like to make a donation, we have a way to do that with a credit card over in the corner.
Mo araya pacayana indi. Om araya pacana